Hello, everyone. It's Captain Fuzzyboot's back for another night of adventure. Set things up a little bit better. Um, oh, I'm already seeing problems, as you can tell. Still new to the whole streaming thing. Just bear with me a second. There we go. A little bit better shape now. Um, we're going to be just doing some more missions tonight. It's been a while. It's been hot. So I've really been wanting to have the computer running like a little mini space heater. Anyways, let's see where we left off. It's been a little while. In City Hall, my missions. Day jobs. Yes, day jobs are where if you stay in one of the safe places, you get little power buffs or even uh, powers um, for your character, permanent powers, things like the extra endurance and stuff like that. I actually haven't gotten many of those in the past, so um, I don't even know all of them. Let me know what your favorite power is if you have one. Um, oh yes, I'm doing twin shot, so we'll see how things work with her. Some parts of twin shot are pretty tedious, especially at the beginning, but it's worth it to go through to get some of the other plot arcs. It's kind of a fun ending to all of the twin shot stuff. I'm gonna head over here. Here, gonna get some extra inspirations. Always pick this from the P2W vendor. Inner inspiration, always worth it. Um, what else? Oh yes. Still haven't figured out the macro to kind of turn on the auras and everything all at the same time. I'm gonna have to keep working at that. Um, one thing I was thinking about is maybe doing some tutorials and some macros because I'm exceedingly lazy at a lot of this stuff. So I want to. I tend to have a very base set of macros that extends out to give me extra macros or keybinds. So my first basic macro is to create this button, which creates a pop-up menu, which allows me to load my real defaults of windows, options, binds, and chats across all my characters. Eventually, I'm going to fill this out some more, but it's under construction, so there's nothing really here. But for like things like masterminds, I'd add using the numpad or something to make it easier. I want to, before I get too long, I want to thank Lee again for sending the raid my way on my very first stream. That was pretty cool. And I want to thank Simagoon for his tips. As you can see, I got the chat up and running so I can see it easier now while I'm playing. So hopefully I'll be more responsive to everyone, which is a lot more fun for me. And I'm sure it'll be a lot more fun for you guys as well. So here we are, meeting the gang. Sounds like the place. Another good power to get is reveal. Because if you watch, especially for missions that you've done a bunch of times, it will show the entire map for a mission, including all the levels. So it's kind of nice. So you don't get caught, or you get to figure out what how big it is and plan your time accordingly. Oh yes, I prefer. My name is Captain Fuzzyboots, of course. Captain Fuzzyboots has no worries about you know announcing who he is. He's gone across the multiverse. What's one more universe? He wants to be known. Of course, not proactive. Those are the bad guys. Or you skipped 3. Classic joke. Very Looney Tunes. Kind of sums up Twin Shot's character. She's a rather silly character. Hey, Twin Shot. What was that about? Oh, easy. The new person, of course. Awesome. And now we're going to meet the rest of the crew. This is where you learn how to use elevators and things and talk to people. Let's see here. Oh, hello, Proton. Usual circumstances. Long story. Will you, Proton? You seem awfully secretive about it. Anyway. Doing the science, and then, oh look, it's Limbo. This game is kind of weird in old school in the way that, like, you'll start doing stuff and they'll start talking in bubbles while you're trying to do with another person. So anyways, what you can see here, they're talking in the chat window. You actually can't see because I've got it blocked. Oh, Flammo, yeah. Full of yourself. And let's go find Dillo. We're learning how to use stuff. At some point I might not do the missions and try to do some task force and things. So if there's one that you want Fuzzyboot to try out, let me know and I'll see if I can join up with one. Torchbearer is quieter than the Excelsior and Everlasting, but still has good activity, especially during peak hours like right now. Oh, Rope. Oh, everyone's favorite alien in City of Heroes. Probably because it's one of the few ones that doesn't actually try to kill you. Darn Rickety. Oh boy. Arachnos at the front door. Let's go, everyone. There we go. Where are you, Ricky? I mean, Arachnos. I don't remember my skills. Been way too long. I guess pistols, ammo. Let me keep on the incendiary. Got my Negatrons. Slam in case I get too close. Electron shackles. Ranged. Got my melees. My ammos. Here we go. Oh boy. I'm gonna get knocked down. I could use some more stuff here. There we go. That was easy. Hello, Grim. Overly serious wolf guy. Oh, that's nice of you. Yeah, with a superiority complex. Nice. Hey, twin shot. Or enhancements. We did it. Let's see. Oh, I can't go up a level yet. Oh. Whoa, that was clutch. Neat. Good to call back later. I feel like it's later enough. Oh, but she's not gonna let it call her. Fine, fine. Yeah, that's just up here. Yep, so different places in the game is kind of cool. The whole badge hunting thing is something I never got into, but a lot of people do it. It's pretty cool. You can get some powers and stuff from that too. I'm getting different badges, collections of badges. Yay, everyone likes me. Training. Oh yes, and this is the silliest one of them all. Because you usually find out about Twin Shot when you're training up a level at Miss Liberty, level 5, and then tells you to go back to her afterwards. Oh, thanks, whoever it was. And now you need to ride transit. Gonna get to figure out how to do these controls again. Oh. Glorious life of a hero. Taking mass transit. Always found that kind of amusing. Here, Dr. Blue Steel. Sounds like a plan. Who are my other contacts do I have? No, Bectrees. Yeah. He'll give me a radio so I can do radio missions. I haven't done too many of those. They're supposed to be fun, but yeah. Oops, zapped. I haven't done too many of them. Usually going up levels is enough. Yeah. Hey, Nidotis. I was playing around to actually get some options set from Vaporous of Tippler, I think that's who he is. He's one of the bigger Give Hero streamers. Because I saw his and I thought that was awesome too. So if you want to check it out, I lightened things because I find at nighttime I can't really see very well. So I lightened up the gamma. I'm actually playing on a laptop that has some decent CPU, but not great internal GPU. So I've turned off some of the stuff. Here's some of the reflections. I think the big settings that help a lot with the look are these saturation settings. So I think they're way oversaturated. I think they're usually like, yeah, they're like up here usually. And yeah, them down here. I lower these down. So you might want to try those settings. Yeah, because his looked awesome too. And I asked the same question of him. So don't want to take credit. When I actually, got help from the community, which is awesome. Hey. Liberty training. Yeah, here's how you travel. Oh, you want me to help out? I can do some things. I can beat up some skulls or hellions. Oh, skulls. Hey, level up. I forgot that the my second attack is a closer range attack, is a cone attack. Yeah. Whoops. I went with a oh my gosh. As I mentioned at the beginning, I haven't played this character in like a week and a half, and I just started it then, so I forgot. So yeah, Blaster. I don't usually play Blaster. That's also why I forgot. And I've been thinking up of a character for a defender. Yeah, dual pistols, radiation. He's like a space pirate or an interdimensional pirate. That's kind of his deal. So, oh, sorry, atomic and manipulation. So not rad. So he's got a little bit of that retro sci-fi thing going on. He's got a little bit of that. He's got the pirate thing going on, obviously, and of course he's got the fuzzy boots, which really ties the whole wardrobe together. And let's see here. Let's get some more guys. Get that cone going. Get some of these melee attacks in. Oops. Get back here. Do you have any more left? So what is your favorite archetype, Methodus or Methodus? The hard T or the soft T? That sounds cool. Do you play a lot of blasters? I don't actually play a lot of blasters, so like any tips are appreciated. Nice. Yeah, when did you play? I played at the very, very beginning. I actually think I got into the beta at one point and played for a while, and then life kind of got in the way. I always loved the idea of it. And now in Homecoming, the grind is a lot less, so it's a lot easier to spend some time. Are you playing on Homecoming, or are you playing on one of the other servers? Nice. Yes. I just jumped on Torchbearer because it was the first one, I think, in the list when I went looking. Or it was like slightly lighter population. So I was like, that's fine. I haven't had too many problems grouping, but I imagine it must be pretty busy on Excelsior. It must feel a lot like live. Turn to contact. Pay attention to the mission text. Yeah, I bet. You have like who are you playing right now? Are you playing a blaster or are you just playing? Is it? Yeah, I always wonder about like all the dual boxers and stuff. I don't quite understand why you'd want to rush the game considering the state that it's in and stuff, and how pretty easy it is to level already. But I'm sort of a light RPer in that I like coming up with backstories for my characters, as you can see. Yeah, me too. I've got like 9 or 10, and I have like one. I have a defender idea running through the back of my head. I'm on the Discord all the time, popping up with ideas, asking questions of people. So I've got this nice little history. Going up to the next level. Can you do that? Yeah, I was gonna say you can't do that. Which ones do I want? What do I want? You know what? I'm gonna try to do. Get my powers up. Why not? Bubblers, is that like force field characters? Or like controllers more generally? Cool, I haven't tried force field. I always got the sense that it was a really good team character, but like you really became a force multiplier on teams and trials and stuff. Yeah, I have a shield savage melee tanker that I kind of like. I'll have to break her out at some point. Oh boy, distress call. Time to go help Proton. Oh, okay. So force field. What are the other ones other than straight up force field that are the more bubble types? Oh yeah, Sonic. I was looking at a Sonic Defender, but I don't team a ton. I'm trying to get better at it, and so I was looking at like a Sonic Defender type, and all the powers didn't help me, so it didn't look very appealing at the time. But maybe if I get some more team ups, maybe I'll create a Sonic character. Oh, and Thermal too. I've always wanted to check that out. I feel like that's one of the newer ones. I don't think it was there when I was playing, so I'd be interested in doing that. What archetype is Thermal best on? I see. Cool. Yeah, I love this game. There's like so much stuff that you can play for a while, and like sometimes you feel like you haven't even scratched the surface. You know, with yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally true. It can get overwhelming too because like you go on the Discord and you talk to people who are like big into like optimizing builds. And you're just like dealing with all the IOs and the sets and stuff, and I like have barely even started with that because it kind of breaks my brain a little bit. Plus, I tend to like only get to about level 30 before I want to do a different character and try something else out. Oh, cool. Oh, you're a mercenary guy? Like I've heard so many things about people saying that mercenaries need to be buffed. So my hat's off to you. I'll have to try that out. I have a bots traps. I know it's pretty stereotypical setup, but he's my inventor, Tim Plausible, and his Implausible bots. I use them mostly to craft and sell stuff in the auction house. Yeah, that's true. You know what? I hear it. Honestly, the biggest thing is I haven't come up with a concept for it, but I do get a little worried because I've been, at least there was like a Sentinel that I tried to create. And I felt a little slow on the leveling. I kind of bailed on that and recreated the character. So like, I kind of get where people say like, oh, it's kind of, some character types are a little slow or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if you know how to play it and you get fun from it, go for it. So I'll have to try Mercenary at some point. I have to see for myself. Sometimes I get lazy, with the limited time you have with work and life and everything. Sometimes, you take other people's word for things that isn't really valid. Yeah, blasters are really squishier than some of the other characters. I've been doing a lot of melee, tankers, brutes, grappers. I gotta check one thing. My keybinds seem off. Oops. Keep trying to do my melee attacks, and they keep not happening. Why is that? Oh, because they're not loaded. Huh. Well, I'll have to change that. That loaded. I thought I loaded these. They must have been forgotten. Oh, the spaghetti code of City of Heroes. Yeah, you give me too much credit thinking I've got how I'm putting it together. It's kind of my first time. I kind of liked how Dual Pistols looked with the character idea of the pirate, sort of the retro sci-fi pirate. So honestly, any feedback is probably worthwhile. I'm willing to respec and do whatever. Because even mids is intimidating to me. Sometimes I just want to get in and play and not play at creating stuff. That's the funny thing, you sometimes think streamers are all knowledgeable of the game. Like, nope. I am suitably newbie enough at it. I remember enough about City of Heroes to be dangerous, mostly to myself. Yeah, that's the thing. One of the things I'm wondering is, am I going to use any of the other ammos? Because I hear different things about that. So at some point, I'll try out different ammos, like the iced slow stuff or whatever. There we go. There we go. Now I've got all my powers. Now I'm not playing with one hand tied behind my back. Yeah, I still tend to like to plug stuff in, some single origins, and kind of upgrade them over time until I get to like 22. Although I'm thinking about maybe going to 27, because people say at 22 you get 25 level 25 IOs. They're almost the same, but they're a little bit lower. So I'm thinking, go up a little bit more. With my crafter character, I actually used one of the guides or two of the guides on the website. And actually, in about a week of playing the market, I got yeah, I'm on the 25s. So what I did was I went on the auction house and I made actually over 1 billion influence in a week. It was pretty tedious doing all the crafting, but it's pretty foolproof. Yeah, but see, when I did, I think I ended right after the um, what's it called? The when they nerfed all the enhancements where you couldn't put like six of something in. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, the classic was like, yeah, the ED right enhancement deal. Yeah, I used to do the whole 3-2. Yeah, right. AKA, we screwed up balancing and didn't think we'd have, and didn't think we'd have you guys actually do that. That you'd be more creative than that. So now we're going to force you to diversify. What did I miss? Yeah, I tend to at least put. I've been a lot more mindful of um, actually recharge too, because I really like kind of the powers, especially on my scrappers and stuff, coming back fast. I like taking the quick first power, even if that means I'm kind of low on endurance. I usually pair them up. I'll do one redux and one recharge, then do some fighting. Yeah, right. Yeah, when you think about it that way, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, all those extra set powers like that I was not around for. So like that kind of like I said breaks my brain a little bit. Where is this stupid security console? Why am I not finding this? Oh, there it is. Oh no. Yeah, we'll just make it a lot more expensive if not to diversify. I mean, to be fair, most game players, including especially MMO players, don't like change generally. So, I'm in software. I work in software, not in gaming though. So I kind of feel for them. But yeah, it was a little silly that they kind of brought it back. Yeah. I mean, the trick, of course, right, is like anytime you do something to slow players down or make things more complicated, um, feels like you're just trying to extort an extra bit of money from them. You know what I mean? So I get that too. Yeah. I mean, I think the key there is to have games that you can do lots of different things and get enjoyment out of it. Can't believe I'm just blind. I don't remember having to go down to the first floor again. Maybe I do. I've done this mission so many times I just kind of run through it, and most of the time I'm not really paying attention. Yeah, the incarnate stuff. I look forward to getting a character to 50 and trying that out. Do you have a bunch of 50s? It is. Oh. All on Excelsior? So do you do mostly like you do like the missions like I've been trying to follow the better missions guide, which seems to be a great balance of getting yourself up the levels, and you do have to like actually pause your XP and getting tons of merit to go nice for my crafting character, while also getting your levels up fast. Yes, cool. Oh, now it's yep, that's what I do. Although what I'm gonna do with these guys, like if you look at her, she's got, oh, I don't know, a ton of. Oh, she though this one doesn't, but I have one who's got like over like 300 just from leveling up. I'm actually gonna trade them over to my crafter because I'll use them to get the influence. Because like I said, in a week I got like 1 to 2 billion influence. I tend to actually be buying the enhancement converters because I'll like use up like 300 at a time. Because I'll just buy a bunch of recipes. I've cornered the market a couple of times on some of them. Convert and just create the enhancements and convert them and put those up there, and you can make a good amount of money. It takes a little bit of effort, but like it's pretty low risk. You know, occasionally you'll list something that doesn't sell right away, and it ends up costing some money for the listing price. Hey, Quaver, thanks for hopping on. Just doing some early twin shot missions. I'm an early level player. And you know, I was just saying earlier that I tend to get up to about level 20, 30, and then start a new idea because it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, the TS, I've been on a couple of TS. I did like Penelope Yin. That was a fun one with a group, and we just kind of flew through it. Yeah, it's just I'm always intimidated I'm going to be slowing down the group. And I know like on Homecoming that's not as big of a deal, but I still feel that way. I get a little bit of that live feeling. Hooray! So Quaver, do you have a particular archetype you like to play? This is my first blaster I've been playing seriously since I've been back on the game on Homecoming. Yeah, more missions on the web. And this is the whole, let's do a tour of the universe. So you know where everything is, at least in Alice Park. Whoa, there's some lag. Ooh, laggy tonight. Wonder if there's a lot of people on Torchbearer tonight. Those are nice names. Hey, Proton. Got anything? No. Talk to other people. Now I gotta find Dillo. Like I said, there's these early missions in the twin shot arc. You know, I can understand why people don't want to do twin shot. Because they're kind of tedious. Oh, have a good one. No, that's no problem. I understand that. Always want to make sure real life is happy. So thanks for stopping in. Dillo, eating the snack foods. That's why he's thick. I'm going speeding through this because a lot of dialogue, but yeah, I recommend reading Dillo's dialogue. He's pretty funny. You can read all the dialogue at least once, anyways, because you know someone wrote it. A lot of it's pretty decent, or at least amusing. Dr. Grimm. Serious Wolf Boy. So Quaver, are you well, you know, what shards do you play on? There you are. And how is your self-absorbed self? Totally self-absorbed, as per usual. Time to go here, and it's funny. Like when I used to then like do the whole Architect Entertainment tour, thinking that that was part of this mission. Then I realized, nope, it's not. And it's spending extra time doing something I didn't need to do. So now that I got that, I'm gonna call Twin Shot. Got the info. Time to beat up more Arachnos. Let's see this guy. I like to see if people have bios. No bios. I always kind of come up with bios. It just kind of makes it feel a little bit more fun, a little bit more specific. Even when you're running the same missions, it's all a little bit more unique. To the mansion. Remember when I came back the first time I did this sequence in the actual mansion? It took me forever to find the secret door you have to find. Here. There we go. My keybinds just reset? No, they're good. Interesting. Keys just got mapped funny. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I need to start thinking a little bit more deeply about character creation as far as power sets. Like I said, I kind of go for a theme character, which works well enough, thankfully, in Homecoming. It's not the hardest in the world. Well, yeah, at least at low levels. Yeah, it's kind of makes you invincible. Feels like it'd be like a good, almost like a tanker idea. You know, just kind of taking the blows, or just glancing attacks and stuff like that. But it's probably more useful in like a blaster or a squishy controller. Why is this? There we go. For some reason, the bars get all mixed up. Again, having a hard time tonight. You just stay right there. Did they? Oh. So basically, it would just go down much faster. You couldn't keep it up as long. And that's satisfying. Lock them down. Let's take pot shots at them. You know, I say I'm a lazy player, but I always forget to set up new keybinds for my inspirations. I need to come up with a good set that just I can just kind of mash a button. Yeah, like soul drain, pop shield, charge. Yeah. Trying to run through this too quickly. No, I did it right. It's the glowy sound. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. So it's that I'm super lazy. You know, just the fact that I bought a mouse that has I'll put it up to the camera in a second. It's busy. An MMO mouse has all these buttons, lovely buttons on the sides. That's why you don't see me moving two hands over. It's going to do that, and then I have one of the mouse buttons on it is mapped to control just the mouse software. Yep. Oh no, it's a Logitech actually. It's the Logitech G600, I think. Yeah, it makes things easier. Although it still takes some time. Oh, yeah, I mean all the gaming ones, I feel like they all start looking the same. It's like whatever sells well, let's look like that one. So people accidentally pick ours. Do you have a particular mouse setup? Or is this a basic mouse and you just all keyboards? Yeah, it is. I do have since I work in computers, I did get turned on to um the mechanical keyboards, and they are really nice to type on. I'm not gonna lie about that. Yeah, I know. Like people do crazy stuff with them. I just got a 10 keyless. I'll show you that. I mean, not 10 keyless, a full keyboard because I love to have the little number pad when I'm entering stuff on websites. I got cherry browns for my switches, and it does have RGB because I like colors, but I don't really do anything with it. Yeah, especially right now. Like, so I got this several years ago, and actually some of the LEDs, it was like the first edition, and some of them get some of the LEDs are actually partially burnt out, so some of the colors don't light up right. Let's see if I can get a. You can't really see on it, but yeah, it ends up they end up getting super crazy expensive, especially with like I think the supply chain issue with all the stuff that during the pandemic. It's crazy because I went looking for to see if I could get like a ducky, and then I was like, oh, it's out of stock or it's a bajillion dollars. So yeah, not worth it when this works. Oh, nice. The one thing I do want to kind of do and have wanted for a long time is to get a Captain America key keycap and for my caps lock. I feel like that would be rather amusing. But I tend not to go too nuts. It's actually really hard with these keyboards though, to find good key like sort of key fonts. It's really weird. A lot of them are like gamer fonts, and I'm not a big fan. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's pretty sweet. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Is there like special software for the Razor that like takes the input? Did you write the software? Oh, nice. Yeah, this is a Cooler Master, my keyboard. You can do a bunch of stuff, but I don't think you can do that. That's just pretty awesome. Oh, cool. That makes sense with the resins and stuff. So you do like 3D printing of stuff? Oh, nice. What kind of things? I know people have done like weather stations and stuff. One of these days I'm gonna have to pay attention to my endurance, but right now it does not seem to be that day. Yeah, let's fire off my. Oh, nice. Do you have a nice garden? I live in the city, so I don't really have a much of a garden thing going on. We have a little one. Is there anything you can't get from Target? Oh, fresh basil's nice. Sounds like you got your garnishes for the summer all set. Yeah, does that make it like that make it a lot easier to like make sure you're not overwatering and like things like that? Does it like alert you when you need to water the plants? Yeah, I'm mostly on the operations side too, so I know some coding, but I would like to code more. I do a lot of you know infrastructure stuff. Like smart lamp, like the smart bulb stuff. That's really cool though. That's cool that you can do that stuff. 'Cause that's stuff I could never do. I feel like the stuff like my dad used to be able to do. He was pretty handy with stuff like that. I think he was kind of a geeky guy. We were like one of the first people on our block to get cable when I was a kid. Just to let you know how old I am. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That's the kind of thing you can like you could do and then like sell on. I don't even know. I guess would you sell it on Etsy or is this more about something else? NeoPixels? What are those? That's pretty cool. There's just so much cool stuff you can do these days with a little bit of just rub a little internet on everything, and then you can like do all sorts of fun projects. Like I went for I do some tabletop. Yeah, that's really cool. Awesome. That makes sense. Yeah, totally. I I backed the Kickstarter for the pixel dice. They're like similar, like they're like programmable dice, like that you can actually extend it. They've got like an open source SDK, so you could like have it like turn on, flash all your lights in your living room when you like rolled nat 20 or something. So you're gonna make the coaster set because I'd love to see that. That sounds like a lot of fun. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, my schedule's hey, no problem. My schedule's kind of crazy, when life lets me. So who knows when the next time will be? But I appreciate coming along and good luck with your characters. Hooray! Just enough experience to level 8. Let us see what I will get. The kind of thing getting teleport as a travel power because I've never really used it. But I kind of like the idea of like a combat teleport power to like have him bounce around and kind of stay away from things. Positron cell. It's a good old DOT, right? Good target, DOT, ranged. It's nice because it's ranged. That's some defense debuff, that's nice. In a hold, but it's pretty weak hold. That's not going to really be helpful. I mean, but I think bullet rate is going to be the choice here, right? Yeah, AoE. Bring it down. Yeah, I think I gotta do Blur Rain right now. And I'm gonna go over and get some enhancements. See what I can do first. Hmm. Range. Duels. Gonna get rid of those. Gonna sell those. I don't think, it'd be kind of nice to do here, but I'm just gonna sell them all, I think. Don't really need all these. I have a bunch of money because of my good old crafting character. It's just kind of seeds all my new character ideas, which is kind of nice. I don't have to stress as much while I'm futzing around. Here, let's get a 1, 2 buyer pharmacist. Nice. So let's see that. Is anyone here now? Question is, do I do that here? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna have another. Let's see here. Charge time, activation time. Yeah, you know what? I really like my at least one power that's always kind of up. It's kind of like my pseudo, pseudo action play. So I'm gonna try to get a recharge time. Let's see here. Where are you? So blind. There it is. Nice. Cut that down by a good amount of time. And I'm going to upgrade these guys. Come on. Oh, I should have waited a level. Oh well. And what are we going to do now? Oh, yeah, Skittle Twin Shot. Oh, I got to go talk to Shauna, too. And now I need to be level 10 for the next mission. So we'll go talk to Shauna. That down here. Let us go. Talk to Shauna. Beat up some bad guys. Playing with my streams. This is only my second stream, so I'm trying to see. I was trying to optimize a little bit, try to get a little bit better. Uh, see, go to settings. Shift 10. That's always helpful. I see. So it's me and you, Quavered. Hope you're enjoying stream. If you want me to see me do anything, you know, it's a quasi noob playing the game, let me know. I'd love to. I always love to get ideas from people. Crack down on some skulls. Crack some skulls. I just love how many different travel powers you can have. Customize is like my little, you know, prestige slide with rocket board. A lot of fun. Let's see. Here's addicts. Gonna go beat some skulls. Let's get this done. Get that cone going here. I'm gonna try some different ammo. Thanks, shotguns. Almost I forgot that I was a squishy. Those other missions have been leaving me a little kind of like unprepared for this. Here we go. Surprisingly okay with endurance. That was good. Here, I don't think I want that one anymore. Phew. 3 more skulls. I'll probably respawn back here. Huh. Did not know that was a thing. It's toxic. Oh boy. This might have been a mistake. Ah, oh, totally scooped up. Forgot how squishy I am. I'm gonna stick with the fire. I feel like that's just generally where I'm at right now. Can't believe I got taken out by some skulls. All part of the learning process. You. Maybe I'll start less life, but you know. So much better. You know what? I'm going to make this my auto attack. Control click. I just got to be careful not to target things I don't want to target. That would be unfortunate. Toothpicker. Nail up. Inner inspirations back. Yeah, better. It's always funny that, you know, shooting at these people, all sorts of different types of weapons, and, you know, they end up getting arrested. Guys are pretty tough if that's the case. I think the fire ammo is definitely feeling a lot better than the other ammos. Sure, there's a use for it, but I don't know what it is right now. Keep pressing buttons. Need to stop pressing. I need to lock these in. There we go. Now they won't go slipping. Keep using my melee powers. Not good, not good. Toothpicker. Oh, yeah, that's great. And that cone is nice. There we go. That felt good. I feel like I had a nice setup there. Feel quite out of control. Oh, there you are. Again, need to get better at using this. I'm going to start running out of endurance over time eventually. But still haven't really hit that limit yet. No escaping Captain Fuzzyboot's. I think they'd know better. Get those slam is definitely nice. There you are. And another level. Hooray. So there's some more guys I can. Of course, I was like getting the clues. See what we find. Hooray. What's our next mission? Oh, yeah. Call her up. See what's going on. I do like this, mission arc. It's a lot of fun. It's not too hard. I have a cool story. I don't like getting the disguise ones, but I just generally don't like losing all my powers. So there's that. But go more bad guys. Genevieve. Nice. Yeah, this is the one I don't like. The rocket pack definitely wrecks my FPS on my poor little laptop here. That's interesting. Or maybe it's the particle effects. Stretches. Posture is important. Oh no, this one's okay. This is the where are all the skulls? I like this one. Ambush. Where are you guys? Not much of a mission without criminals to apprehend. Here it is. Key to this mission is always running back out so you don't get too overwhelmed. Get the high ground. Oh, they just had to show up here. There we go. There you are. Oh boy. It's gonna be a little trickier than I thought. There we go. Always gotta remember, you gotta stay out of their way, man. Stay out of their way. I'm gonna die again. Oof. See if I can do a quick rest here, maybe. That'd be good. Close. I'm getting kind of racked here. One down. Why can't I attack? Oh, oh, needed more health. Did I have an respiration? I did not. Ugh. This is the watch Captain Fuzzyboot play poorly. Night. Academic going down. Need to figure out how to toughen myself up. If anyone has any ideas, greatly appreciate it. Obviously, I'm not used to this kind of thing. I'm used to getting up close and personal with my scrappers and stuff and having a little bit of time. Going up a level. See what happens if I get some enhancements, shall we? That's where I want to go. I remember when I was playing, they'd offer me clockwork up in the wires all the time. It was kind of a pain. I want that one for that. I think I gotta go with that. I want the slam to come back a little bit faster. Put those guys down. Doesn't really help with my endurance. But cool. Let's see here. Help. Origins. Not if I can help it, but what do I want here? Good endurance reduction. I mean, damage would be the obvious choice. So let's do the obvious choice. Not try to get too tricky here. Let's hold. There we go. Let's see if I can go be a proper hero. Tonight has not been a good proper hero night. That's been a face plant. Are you sure you don't want to be a sidekick kind of night? If we can't take these guys out, hopefully it's just the one. Hopefully I don't have to start it all over again. Nope, don't have to start all over again. Here we go. I did it. Yay. That was a lot easier. Can't believe face planted. That was ridiculous. If anyone knows how to solo that as a caster a little bit more easily than I did, great to hear you. I'm sure there's going to be other missions I'm going to have similar problems with. Because, you know, blasters are apparently difficult for me. Yeah. Talk to Genevieve. Let's see what Shauna has to say now. Oh no, I've gone missing. Time to save the day. It'll probably be my last mission for now. Hopefully I'll be able to hop on another point. See how it works. Hopefully I'll remember everything better, and hopefully my keybinds will keep goofing off. Hey, Vic. Oh, this is the one I don't like. Oh, nope, this is okay too. Cutscene. Oh boy. What's wrong, Mom? Man, these high level things are wrecking me. Okay, take a breather. Get some life back quick. He deserts. Clear this out quick. Yeah, my screen's pretty dark. I'm just saying I'm about to finish up here, so thanks for stopping by. I'll be dropping off shortly. There we go. They're beginning to fear the Fuzzyboots. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It is nice that that people can stream it. It's a good fun to see all the activity in this game. That's, you know, pretty darn old. These guys. Here's some knockback. Nothing more satisfying than knocking back characters in this game, even though no one likes it on a team. It's a lot of fun. I think it would get old, but it doesn't. Oh, but I made it. Haha. Oh, I wonder what happens here. I'm going to exit and see what happens. My main, I have a character called Tim Plausible who's parked at level 27, who's kind of become my crafting character. He's a box traps mastermind, which is fun. But he just kind of was my first, so I started doing all the auction house stuff, and I made a bunch of money to help seed my other characters. Yeah, so that's the one I've been playing. Although I've been playing a lot of the Cuisin Artiste, who's a brute, a claws radiation brute. It's a lot of fun. But for the stream, I've been using Captain Fuzzyboots because he's kind of colorful and it's an archetype I don't usually use. And he's been face planting a lot. Third time tonight. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do tonight. I think it's a good stopping place as anything. So thanks everyone for stopping by, and see you again sometime.